The Karnataka government has passed the Hindu Religious Institutions and Charitable Endowment Bill in the Assembly. The BJP is now up in arms against the government, calling it an anti-Hindu bill. Let's explain the clauses that have made it a big controversy today. According to the government amendment, the government will collect 10% of the income from the temples that have a revenue of more than 1 crore rupees. Right-wing groups have objected to the Section 19 clause that mentions common pool fund money can be utilized to any other religious institution which is in poor and needy circumstances. Section 25 subclause mentions members from both Hindu and other religions may be appointed to composite institutions as well. So those are some of the clauses to which a strong objection is coming in from right-wing outfits. The BJP slamming Karnataka government for this 10% tax on temples, calling this an anti-Hindu move. Let me quickly go across to Deepak joining us with more details. Deepak, BJP says the Karnataka government wants to fill its depleted coffers by adopting these anti-Hindu policies. Put this entire bill in perspective for us, and why is the BJP raising these strong objections to it today?
Well, the BJP is saying that this is a way in which, the Hindu temples will be looted. The income that is generated, some of these temples, of course, generate huge amounts of money, and this will go into the government coffers, which is again going to be used to fund their own schemes, is the charge from the Congress, from the BJP. The Congress, however, says that earlier, any temple which earned over 10 lakh rupees would have to pay 10% into this common pool fund. Now it has been increased to 1 crore and above. So only if a temple earns 1 crore and above, they'll have to pay 10%. And another slab that was there in the previous bill was that temples which earn anywhere between 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs would have to pay 5%. Now that has again, that slab too has been increased to temples which pay, earn more than 10 lakhs up to 1 crore rupees. So this would mean that the Congress claims that it would only help smaller temples because they would not be coughing up 10% like in the past. But the BJP here is crying foul, saying that this is just another dubious means from the Congress party to make money off Hindu temples, and questions whether other religious institutions belonging to any other community, whether they can take away funds from that and put it into any sort of pool. Now, as far as these sections pertaining to this common pool and utilization is concerned, some of these sections even remain in the past as well. One of the biggest things that the Congress questions is that why were these issues not raised in the well of the House when the bill was introduced and passed? Why is it being raised now? Some of the Hindu groups as well are up in arms, and they are raising some of the questions as to why in composite institutions, why are non-Hindus as well being allowed? When it comes to composite institutions, some of them could include the Dattapita, the Anjanadri, and much more. So in such places, the temple management could have people from other communities because of certain issues, or rather there are certain conditions that do come into the picture there, because in a place like Dattapita, we've seen in the past Maulana as well performing a ritual. So in such an instance, the committee having a non-Hindu is something that this particular bill allows. So we'll really have to see what the Muzrai minister will come and explain and probably give clarity on, and how the BJP
the bill empowers government
to
to collect 10% tax from temples that have revenue exceeding 1 crore rupees and 5% from those with revenues ranging between 10 lakh rupees and a crore.